Hello ladies and gents, how you doing and welcome back. That's right, we're here on the Nerd Legion server. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing really well. I am doing absolutely fantastic. I have just started 2 weeks holiday off of work. I have my daughters with me.
Hi!
And we are going to be playing some Minecraft today. So with that, sit back, relax and enjoy. And we're going to crack on with a rather big build today. Maybe even two. But first things first, folks. You may remember at the end of last episode, I had a bit of work to get doing in between that and this episode. That's right, we had quite a bit of terraforming to do. Well, I'm happy to say I've got most of that done. That hill is now gone. And we've actually got a decent flight path for the planes to come through now. And we also started on redirecting this river. So as you can see, we've dug out this channel just here, although I still need to do work around this bit and widening this part of the river, because yeah, we need to make this bit a bit wider. And yeah, this was the hard work. We completely destroyed this land, but we need to put some dirt around here rather than the stone, get this all finished off, and also on that side over there. And there was quite a lot of spruce trees down this end as well, and they all had to be teared out. And the top of this hill smoothed off as well. But what that gives us now is a clear flight path for planes to be coming in. You can see the runway. You have to come and do a last minute turn. Nothing too serious for experienced flyers. And land on the runway before coming to a stop right where our plane will be right here. That's right, this is the wheels under the wings and the wheel under the nose. So yeah, but however, this episode, the first thing we're going to be doing is the first build for this airport, and that is actually going to be the control tower. And I'm thinking we're going to put it round about here. So probably from the edge just here. And it goes back about 25 blocks, which probably takes us to around here somewhere. So we may end up having to do a bit more terraforming just to shallow this part off a bit, fill all this in. But we'll do that after we've got the tower built first. Yeah, and also with the runway, I have come up with a design. However, look how long and wide this thing is. Yeah, that is I think it's something like 400 blocks long and about 40 across. That's a whole lot of blocks we need, and the blocks that we're going to be making this runway out of are black concrete powder, the new black stone, and coal blocks. Yeah, so we need to get collecting resources. I've got a fair bit of black stone, got some here and quite a lot. So we've got a shulker there and quite a lot back at our main base. The main issue is the concrete. Not so much, let me just quickly sleep here. Not so much the sand and gravel. We've got plenty of that. We've got sand, gravel. It's the black dye. That's the issue. Let's see, I've got some ink sacks there. A couple there. I think I've got a stack of ink sack, or a stack of black dye back at our starter base. But yeah, that's the main factor there. So we have got lots of resource gathering to do before we can start on the runway. I may even get bits of the runway done every now and again whenever I get some more resources. But yeah, first things first. I don't need you, I don't want to pick you up. Let's actually lay out a plot for our control tower. So if we're going to pop it down here. Now let me get the resources, because the main body of the tower we're going to be making with polished andesite and stone. Yeah, this is just the basic body. There will be some outer detail work, but think, right, this is where the wingtips come, and I don't want the tower to be anywhere near being in a collision zone. So let's think, if this is 20 odd, let's just get some stone out and we'll mark down the actual cross section. Yeah, so there we go. There is the cross section for the main column part of our control tower. It does drop off the edge a little bit here, but what we're going to do is, let me just run this ring round so it goes 3, then 1, then 1, then 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh, okay. Need more stone. And we better go to sleep again in a minute. Right. Quick. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3, 2, 1, 1, 3, 1 and a 2. Right, there we go. Yes, I know it sticks out here because this is the whole width of the entire control tower, including the bit of detail work on the outside. It's just this central ring which we are concerning ourselves with at the moment. So for now, what we're going to do is just trim off these outer edges because we don't need to worry about them at the moment, and we'll also get rid of this cross section in the middle, because this is actually going to be hollow except for a stairway up and also a quick way up and down with some water elevators as well. So right, now that we have this done, do you know what I think I might do? I might just go and get a bit of grass and just bow this out a bit so this is all on the same level. So yeah, let's just quickly go and grab some grass. We'll get that done. Just so it makes it a lot easier if it's all on one level rather than mess about different levels for everything. It's not like we don't have enough grass blocks, is it? So let's just grab, I don't know, find the end chest. There we go. Grab a couple of stacks. So all we'll do is just make this bow out a little bit. If we come from here, say. So just like that. That should do. So let's fill in this. Now this control tower isn't actually going to have any farms or anything in. It is purely an aesthetical build, but it's part of the build that gives the whole airport the character and feel of being an actually functioning airport. And that's one thing that I'm going to actually try and go for this season, is more aesthetics rather than just function. Because I've done that in seasons in the past where I've done the function and then fit a build around it. Whereas this time, if we can fit a farm in a build, great. If not, then oh well. So, there we go. That's much better. But what we do need to do is actually grab some of the polished andesite and just mix in some of this like so. So we go every other block, and we're actually going to swap these all out with some polished andesite, and we're going to be doing this all the way up this central column. Now it may look a bit gaudy at first, which is why I've put the disclaimer in that we will be adding some outer details, and that will actually soften the whole look of this build. Now when I say it's going to look a bit gaudy, let's just go around and collect all this stone because we need all this. Believe it or not, we're actually going to be using over a shulker box of stone just for the central column. So that like that. 1, 1, 2, 3, 9, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. And there we go. So yeah, that is the footprint of the central column of our control tower. And this is going to be quite a tall build. So you know what? let's run the music and let's get time lapse in this. Well, that may not be the smallest tower I've ever built. Yeah, that's a bit larger than I was expecting, but you know what? We can make it work. And that is actually just the central column that we have built there. I went for a mix of polished andesite and basic stone. Now, the actual control tower room is going to be on this level just here. So yeah, you get a good view of any airplanes round about. Who knows, maybe in the future we'll add an airplane out in the sky circling waiting to land once this one down here is moved. But there is actually going to be a second platform on here, and that is going to be like either an observation platform, maybe it's going to be a departure lounge for a helicopter pad on the top, who knows. But this is not the finished design for our tower. Oh no. There is a lot more detail work because I'm actually basing this on a concept image. I think it's for the Istanbul new terminal and tower. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check that and come back to you. But we need some blocks for the outside. And wouldn't you know it, I went and decided on using quartz. That's right. One of the most difficult blocks to mine. That's what I decided to build out of. However, it's not all bad news, because quartz you can actually get from piglins. So that means we're going to have to make our next farm, which is a piglin bartering station. But before we can do that, we need a gold farm. So yeah, I'm going to get cracking on that. I'm going to go find a suitable space on the nether roof, and I'll bring you back when we're ready to get that up and running. And here we are up on the nether roof above the bedrock in a nether waste, which is exactly what we want. And I've gone and got all of these resources that you see in front of me. We have quite a lot of magma blocks. Yep, quite a lot. And then slabs and all the bits and pieces that we're going to need for not necessarily the actual gold farm itself. That system is pretty simple. It's actually going to be the bartering station that is automatically with this as well. That is what's going to take up a lot of the space and a lot of the resources as well. Let me just pop this shulker down here. These are actually extra parts because we might need some rail in order to get a piglin up here, because that's something that's going to be rather tricky, I think, is actually getting a piglin onto the nether ceiling. Yeah. That's going to be fun. But for now, I've gone and got some scaffolding laid out. Now, this one in the middle, that is actually going to be the centre of the farm. So right at the top there, that's where all the redstone is going to be. The piglin is going to be around, let me think, here somewhere. But all the way up there. And this is actually for the corner of the farm. Now I'm going to be using a Raceworks design, which has actually adapted his standard gold farm to include the bartering system as well. And this was updated for 1.16.2 because obviously the trades that you get from the piglins changed with the latest update. And that is going to have an automatic sorting system in there as well. So this is how we're going to be getting all of the quartz that we need. And chances are, along with all the quartz that we need, we're probably going to end up with several hundred levels, and all of the gravel that we'll need for the concrete that we're going to be building our city out of. Plenty of blackstone, obsidian, the crying obsidian. There's going to be a lot of junk as well that we don't need, like things like ender pearls, spectral arrows. We're not going to need that sort of thing. It's good to have a supply in the background just in case we need it, but a lot of that is going to be trashed. Same with the soul speed books. Once you've got a few sets of soul speed boots, you don't need the rest of them. The fire potions we'll keep because they will come in rather handy for when we're working in the nether. But you know what? I think the first thing that we need to do is I actually need to get hold of the slabs, because the first part of this farm we're actually going to build from the top down. And the reason we're going to do that is to prevent ghasts from spawning. That's right, the last thing we want while we're working on this farm, we're going to be having to deal with zombie piglins as it is. We don't want to be dealing with ghasts as well. So the first thing we're going to do is put up the gas proofing layer right at the very top. So all the way up at build limit, we're going to put a bottom slab row all around where our magma block layers are going to be. And then once we've got that in, then it's time to get the magma blocks down. Now, I don't think I'm going to get this farm completed this episode. I want to try and get the slabs in, get the magma floors in as well. But I don't think we're going to be getting the central redstone system in place for now. I may even do that in between episodes, but you know what, first things first, let's get this stone slab layer in place, and then we can at least see the size of the farm that we're talking about. There we are, we have the stone slab layer along the top, that's preventing the gas from spawning, and we have our 2 layers of magma blocks, which as you can see, the zombie pigmen, zombie piglins are spawning on. I've also gone and got one little guy trapped just over there on a slab, and he's going to be responsible for making sure all of these zombie piglins stay aggro at us. So yeah, that took up most of the magma blocks which I had got saved up. I think I've got 15 blocks left down below in the chest, which is why we need to do the magma block farm first. But that's done. We have this done. But I'm not going to get the redstone done now. Like I said before, we are going to get that done in between episodes, I think. Now, this is a Raidworks design. So there will be a link in the description below if you want to have a go at building this farm yourself. So yeah, I think we've done rather well today. We've got the aircraft control tower started. We've got our gold farm and bartering system started. Yeah, I'm proud of what I've got done today. But we're going to get the rest of this farm done in between episodes. So if you have enjoyed this video, please be sure to go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And go ahead and ring that bell so you get notified when all the videos come out. We have Nerd Legion on Wednesdays. And then there's Dover Fox as and when I get the episodes done. But for now, guys, it's goodbye from me. It's goodbye from the girls.
Bye.
And all that's left for me to say is take it easy. And we'll see you all in next episode. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.